come off the sides right there. Boom, boom.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Paul, and I'm here today with my friend, my client, and longtime competitor, NPC National Physique, Jorge Rosado right here. He's nationally qualified, so he's going to be going for his pro card real soon. But what Jorge is really known for, what is it, Jorge?
Corn cakes. My cooking creations and stuff like that. I mean, all that crazy stuff.
He makes some amazing food on his Instagram account, and you would never know that it actually fits your macros. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take one of those creations and make it right here in my kitchen, because I figured it'd be fun to put some footage together for you guys, just to see how creative you can be with your macros if you choose to be. For all you bros out there that only eat asparagus and tilapia, turn the camera off, because this is going to really bother you. You're going to get very upset. We're going to fit all this delicious food into our macros for the day. So here's a shot.
Bring some PRs.
Here's a shot of our food. And Jorge says we're going to hit some PRs today too, so we are training. We don't just eat, we train. Jorge is getting ready for a pro qualifier. Probably going to do a powerlifting meet in there too. He's just an all-around great strength athlete. And if you're going to follow him on Instagram, it's fitness_IQ. If you're not already following him, then you should be. So here's the ingredients. I'll put a list on the screen as well if you want a list of what you need to go shopping to get. And we're going to do some cooking instructions. We're also going to put the macros on the screen when we're done. But first I want you to see what it looks like before you know those macros. So we will be back shortly.
Starting, what we want to do here is actually separate the dry ingredients from the wet ingredients. So that's the spout flour right here. We got about 70 grams of that. Take that, beat the egg real quick, break up the yolk in there. That gooey ooey. Alright. Now we're going to take about a tablespoon or so of the Greek yogurt, which is there we go, 35. We're going to take 35 grams of this pumpkin pie mix. It's organic, so it's clean. And 36, we'll just go with 36. 35, 36, 1 gram is not gonna really make a difference. I'm gonna mix this up real quick. I usually use vanilla extract, but after finding this bad boy, it's like a buttery vanilla flavor. It really gives it like this buttery flavor. So we're gonna put about 1/4 teaspoon of that in there.
up a little bit. Alright.
Now we're gonna take the wet ingredients, toss them into the dry ingredients. Now we're gonna mix this up. Now the reason why I go with the more thick consistency is because it gives it a real good fluff to the corn cake. That's why you guys are always wondering why my corn cake's so fluffy, and it's because I don't add too much liquid and have the consistency real watery, and it gives that flat kind of look. You actually want it like a hot cake or like a cake. So I mean, this is a little bit too thick right here. What we're gonna do is basically add 2 tablespoons of water or so, and maybe get a little bit more not so dense. So I get maybe we'll just let it sit so the baking powder could, you know, all the things could react and all that stuff. I read some stuff online that you gotta let it sit for about 10 minutes or something like that for the baking powder to react. That's a whole bunch of science stuff. Ooh, you even science, bro? Alright guys, now I'm gonna take you to the vanilla cream cheese icing that I usually make for a lot of my things, like my red velvet corn cakes or anything that I just want vanilla cream cheese on it. I mean, I usually go with the fat-free just because my macronutrients. You could go with the whichever one you like as long as it fits your dietary needs, by all means. So we're gonna go with about 2 ounces. 2 ounces is about what, 56 grams or something like that. We're gonna take about half a teaspoon of this, so which is basically like 2 of this. And then I usually just go by taste as well. Like I'll taste it and stuff like that, see if it needs more. I mean, just to where I like it. All right, we're gonna do about like 3 packets of this. Usually I would wait till the cream cheese is actually room temperature, just so it'd be easier to mix up as opposed to this blob right here. So now we'll just mix it up. Guys, we're gonna come back to this. We'll keep mixing it up, but we gotta go over there just because I believe the skillet has. All right, guys. Now, the actual part where we cook. I'm gonna spray this lightly. I usually do it. I mean, you can do it with whatever, but I usually do it with a tablespoon, and I usually put about a tablespoon and a half, just however much it needs. I mean, I usually make. Another reason why they come out so fluffy is because I don't make my pancakes real large. I usually just keep them about like silver dollar size or a little bit smaller, and that gives that real fluffy look as well. It's just because of my pictures when I zoom in and stuff like that, they look. But what I'm gonna do here is.
All right, I'll stop here for now.
Yeah. All right, guys. They're about done on that one side. Hopefully they're not burned. I mean, this is my first time cooking in this beautiful kitchen right here, so I'm gonna take a nice flip at it. Woo, that looks just about right. Sliding all over the place. Oh. And then boom. All right, guys, these look like they're about done. You see how fluffy they are, though? Boom, they look like hotcakes. Well, I'm just kidding. It was pretty hot though. Yeah, buddy. One of my tricks why my pictures are so aesthetic as well is because I try to find their good side. It's just like when we take selfie, you know, we try to find our better side, you know. So for example, like this side is ugly, you know. So I usually try to find the good looking sides. We're gonna go ahead and see, like this side looks good. Actually, and yeah, I want to say, it takes me a while. By the time I go to eat my food, it's always cold, just because I'm trying to find the aesthetic picture for you guys and stuff like that on my Instagram. This cream cheese on it. Boom. Spread it out, let it stack them up. You're gonna press them a little bit, just so the cream cheese can come off the sides. And we're gonna go ahead and
Look at that. Shit. Come off the sides right there. Boom, boom. There we go. We'll just weigh that out later. Boom.
Alright guys, I have so many pictures that I actually have to delete pictures to take pictures. So today I'm gonna use Paul's phone. Now this is actually a perfect example of something that a little trick of mine why my pictures come out so clear. As you see, Paul's lens is really dirty, so it is gonna affect the picture quality. So I usually make sure that my lens it's as clean as possible. You can do it with just clean it out. All right, that looks about clean. And then let's move this over here. I usually catch the good lighting. And then we do the army sniper pose. You gotta do the army sniper pose. And there's one. I usually take like 17 pictures from all different angles, and then I see which one looks the most aesthetic for the Instagram. It's gonna be tricky right here, just because my hand shakes. So you actually have to be like a sniper. Like you have to hold your breath, like hold it. I be turning red. My mom be like, George, you gotta try to pass. You gonna pass out trying to take a picture? I'm like, Mom, relax. All right, oh, it's getting hard.